For the last 10 years, I have bought designer goods as rewards for my hard work and discipline. I still love some of them, but today we are talking about 10 pieces that were a complete waste of money, and I hope this video brings you some insights to save your money. Waste of money number one, not even one, but actually two. These two fragrances, I bought this last year, so this is a recent mistake. First of all, I'm going through an identity transition since 1 year ago, and the first thing that started annoying me was my fragrance, because I was wearing the same fragrance for over 10 years and I loved it. It was Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue, and all of a sudden the smell felt this is no longer me, I need something new, so I used it up, finished, and I wanted to buy something different. And of course, as I transitioned from soft feminine woman to a more mature woman, I thought I need a classic, because you know the Chanel No. 5 is a classic for mature ladies. Okay, I went to Chanel, I tried this. This smell, to me, this smells like a fancy soap, so I like it. I bought, and then when I tried on me, on my skin, 1, 2, 3, 4 days, I really don't like it. It didn't go well with the chemistry of my body. I don't know, this feels weird on my body, and this doesn't feel it's my smell, it's me. Doesn't feel like I am a mature woman that fit this fragrance. So, complete waste of money. I don't wear this at all because this doesn't feel it's my smell. And I was still looking for a new fragrance, so I went to Guerlain, I tried this one, I really like it. This time I tried on my skin and I love it. So I bought this one and also the hand cream as a set. And this has another problem, also a pricey perfume, by the way. This is not cheap at all. This doesn't last even 5 minutes on my body, and you can see I use this a lot already in just, a few months, and this doesn't last even 5 minutes. I don't know what's wrong with this, but I apply this a lot, spray this a lot, and very soon it's gone. I can't smell it anymore. And the hand cream, it smells good. Same, the smell doesn't stay on my hands, and actually I even don't feel my hands are moisturized because it's a super thin cream. So another waste of money. I am still looking for a new fragrance, and I'm looking for something that's not from this kind of fancy brands. I'm looking for something unique that I don't smell everywhere, something that feels like me. No longer looking for a classic or a bestseller because everyone else loves it. It doesn't mean that I like it. So this is my lesson. It doesn't mean that a classic, a bestseller is something that I like, because this is a pricey fragrance and doesn't feel like me. Next one is a Gucci bag. I don't have it here because I already sold, but I'll put a picture or video on the screen. I bought this Gucci bag in 2022 as a big reward to myself for my birthday, because in 2021 I became debt-free finally, and I started investing for my future. So this was my big reward for my birthday. And I loved the bag for several months because the shade of blue was perfect, the size, everything was perfect, and I carried the bag several times. And just 4 months after I bought the bag, this happened. And I understand these bags are made of delicate leather and we should wear with care. Yes, but that's what I did. And anyway, the bag got damaged. And I took a look in some second-hand websites. I found the same design from Gucci completely damaged, many bags with the corners damaged or exactly in the same spots are mine. And then I simply stopped wearing the bag. I didn't wear it anymore until I brought it back to Gucci because I thought they could repair it. And actually, yes, they repaired it and charged me over $100 and took my bag for 2 months to send back to the factory to fix my bag. So it's never a quality issue, a defect, anything. No, if you damage this kind of stuff, it's always your fault and you have to pay for fixing. And then I got the bag fixed, I got it back, and I thought maybe it got damaged because I used to wear with my denim jacket. Maybe the rubbing or something, I don't know. You know, trying to find myself guilty, by the way. So I stopped wearing the bag with denim jacket, and since then I just wore my bag with the wool coat, a blue one, you know, made of wool, soft one. And in just a few times, the same thing started to happen in different spots of the bag. I got a big frustration because it's not a cheap bag. I paid $2,500 for the bag. I bought it in Brazil, so of course I paid more because of tax. Big frustration to me, and I simply stopped wearing the bag because every time I wore it, it got more and more damaged. So no more, until I decided to sell it. And because it was fixed and also had some small damage again, it was considered excellent condition, but not brand new, not perfect. I only got back about 20% of what I paid for the bag, but at least, you know, I had a feeling of I let go of this bag. It was a big frustration. Every time I saw the bag in my clothes, I used to get angry because it was a big frustration to me. And I never had problem with any of my other bags except Gucci. I had a problem with the blue one and also with this one. This one my husband bought for me for my birthday as well. I think it was 3 years ago, 3 or 4 years ago. This one, you know, a crystal from here just popped, then I lost it, okay, so the crystal was gone. I brought it back to Gucci. Again, I was charged to fix this, and the bag stayed with Gucci for a few weeks to fix. So again, because you know it's never their fault, it's always your fault if you damaged the things that you buy. So Gucci is a brand that I'm done, and these days I'm very careful about buying this kind of stuff because the quality, I'm sorry, it's not there. The next one is just embarrassing. It is right here, and it is embarrassing. I paid $215 for a porcelain mug from Dolce & Gabbana. Yes, a regular mug made of porcelain, you know, regular size with this leopard print, and that's it. Who pays this kind of money for a porcelain mug? Yes, I did, and that's why this is embarrassing, but let me explain. The week I bought this, it was terrible, terrible, one of the worst weeks of my life, and this specific day, I had a seat here in this couch. I was extremely stressed and I was looking for relief. And then I saw this mug. This was not a handbag, not a pair of shoes, so I thought this was an affordable luxury thing that I deserved to have because I was super stressed and I was looking for relief. So I bought it, and you know, this is just a porcelain mug. I could get one very similar one from Amazon for $15 and save $200. But as I was super stressed, my emotions were all messed up. Of course, I was not thinking straight, so I got this one from Dolce & Gabbana. And I use this every day, by the way, for my coffee. And I keep this as a trophy, as a reminder of don't buy your feelings. If your feelings are, you know, screwed, don't do shopping because, you know, this is just embarrassing. The next one is also from Dolce & Gabbana, number 4. Yes, it's this pair of leather gloves. I bought this a few years ago. I don't wear this, and these have two problems, that's why I don't wear. First of all, winter gloves supposed to warm my hands, keep my hands protected from wind and keep my hands warm. This doesn't warm my hands because it's just leather, very soft one. The lining is silk, so it's freezing in the winter. This is just an accessory, no function because it doesn't warm my hands. And I also really don't like this logo here because I wear logo-free outfit for winter, and then I have this logo right here. You know, everybody sees this logo here on my hands. I really don't like it. I don't know what I was thinking when I got, these gloves, really no. Wasted $400 on this, really stupid. And then, I got this one. Just compare. Same nice leather, okay, but logo free. This is made of cashmere. Inside, the lining is cashmere. Very soft leather and lining is cashmere. So this one keeps my hands warm, no logo, and I paid for this $50. This is made in Italy, $50, okay, no brand. And here is cashmere leather made in Italy, $450. And I like this one because this one has no logo and actually warm my hands. This one I just found the tag and also the care label, and I'm going to sell this because I don't wear this at all. And next one, number 5, is clothing. Clothing, biggest mistake, really biggest mistake. Of course, I have one of these from Dolce & Gabbana. I have Versace pants, This one I got 60% off, but is still extremely overpriced. I have Gucci skirt. This one I bought second-hand, brand new, but second-hand. It came with tag and everything. And this one, I didn't pay much. I think it was like $80 or $90. So this was kind of okay, but I wouldn't buy again. These pants, Versace pants, it all says Versace, and also it has this detail here in the bottoms that I like. I would never buy designer clothing again for 2 reasons. First of all, I don't have to buy designer. A pants like this made of wool. In this design, I can go to the tailor. I can tailor-made one pants for me in my size with the fabric and design that I choose, and cost a fraction of this price. I don't have to buy designer clothing. Second reason, it's very expensive to buy this kind of stuff, but when you try to sell, you lose 95% of what you paid for, because clothes in general used are worth nothing, okay? So you lose a lot of money. Not lose, because if you buy something, you're not thinking about making money. I'm just saying, if you want to sell it, it's not worth it because you get a very small portion of your money back. So buying designer clothes is something really, really never again, unless it's something in a second-hand shop that is in perfect condition that I like with a big discount. Other than that, no designer clothes, big waste of money. And why would I spend money on these kind of things if I can go to the tailor and make clothes to me, that fit my body shape with the fabric and design that I choose, paying a fraction of the price. Really, no, really? Okay, next one, let's move to shoes. I need to organize it. Now let's talk about shoes. Another huge waste of money, and in this case, not only money, but also frustration. I got these Valentino sandals for my birthday 2 years ago, after considering this for years, and I went to the store 3 times and I tried this. I love it, so I thought I could wear this for the next 10 years. It's really a wow pair of sandals, so I thought, okay, I love it, let me buy. This turned to be extremely uncomfortable. I just can't wear this. especially in this part and here also, so uncomfortable in my feet. Maybe comfortable to someone, maybe, I don't know. If you have this, please let me know if this is comfortable or not, but on my feet, super uncomfortable. Big frustration to me. And when I bought this, I was thinking, considering between these two, and I picked this one first. Big mistake, huge waste of money. And then once I accepted, okay, I can't wear this anymore because the pain is too much, I tried to sell this. I was offered a ridiculous price here in Tokyo, just not selling for that kind of price because it was 5% of what I paid for this, because they said this is not, you know, in a great condition. So, because I actually wore this now, so ridiculous price, I'm not selling. And I decided to gift this to my niece, but I have to travel to give it to her because she lives in my home country, so I'm keeping until then. But you know, huge frustration. I keep this in my suitcase. I don't look at this anymore because this makes me frustrated. For the last 10 years, I bought 10 pairs of designer shoes. 5 I bought myself, 5 my husband bought for me. I sold 5. This is the number 6 that's going. And I keep 4. I keep these Gucci loafers. This is extremely comfortable. My husband bought this for me 2 years ago. I wear this a lot. Super comfortable, and I love this. I would probably buy this if I didn't have, just because it's extremely comfortable and fit many of my outfits. Last year, this was my last luxury purchase. I got a pair of burgundy one for fall, and by the way, I keep the shoe tree inside just to keep the shape. So this one I love, also extremely comfortable, and I wear this a lot in the fall and winter. This pair of Chanel sling bags, not extremely comfortable, but wearable, not uncomfortable either. So this is my every occasion shoes, and I love this one. And of course I have my wedding shoes, these Jimmy Choo. Very beautiful shoes. I love this one, and this is staying with me forever. This is comfortable because this part is wider. Jimmy Choo has wider in this part, so this is comfortable and I love it. And that's it. Probably I'll never buy designer shoes again because I'm very happy with my collection. And number 7, I always keep a list because I forget what I'm talking about, by the way. Belts. This is my only belt. This is not designer, but I regret buying 2 designer belts in the past, and I sold years ago. One was from Versace with a big gold buckle. Another one from Gucci, of course, from the GG era. Okay, so I don't think I have picture, but I'll try to find some pictures just for you to have an idea of what I'm talking about. I sold, and I bought the 2 belts because I thought a designer belt would put my outfit together and look nice. But to me, having a designer buckle, you know, a logo on my waist, it grabs attention, and to me, that kind of attention is unwanted. I didn't feel good. It's just not for me, and I regret spending money on these 2 belts, so I sold them. And I didn't have a belt for years. I was still looking for one, but again, I didn't want to have anything designer, but also not just plain leather, you know, smooth leather, no. And then a few months ago, I found this one. This is not designer. It's from this brand, Ralph Lauren. I don't really know how is the pronunciation of this because I heard American people saying Lauren, others Lauren, so I don't know if this is Lauren or Lauren, okay? But anyway, it's Lauren, Ralph Lauren. Very small here, you can't read it. So just a buckle like this. And this is a really nice belt made of genuine leather. Really nice belt. And I paid for this a bit more than $120. Instead of $500, $600 for designer, I bought this one, and this one is really nice. Really nice. So designer belts I don't buy anymore, and this is my only belt. Brown because I think brown is in between light color and black. light colors and black, I mean, so brown works really wonderfully to me, and I love my belt, non-designer. Number 8, costume jewelry. Really, I was a fool. I bought costume jewelry. I didn't know it was made just of metal and plastic, that it was not gold or silver or platinum or something nice. Because back then I was in my 20s. I thought if it had a high price or a high price tag from a designer brand, it must be something nice. Again, thinking that this kind of designer brands sell quality, okay? And I understand now that costume jewelry is just for fashion, it's not really jewelry. But I bought thinking it was jewelry, and then I started having itch, itch in my ears and also in my neck because I have allergy to metals. I only wear gold and some silver, not all silver work on me as well, or platinum. And I started having itch, feeling itchy. What's this? Yes, it was costume jewelry that I paid a fortune for, things that were not even made of premium materials, just metal with plastic. Never again. And number 9, books. Of course, I bought designer books. I bought a very thick one from Dior and another from Chanel. Very expensive ones to decor my place, my condo. And I left the books in my condo, by the way, I don't have them anymore. Why did I spend money on books that I didn't read, just saying Chanel and Dior? I still like decorating with books, but I actually decorate with the books that I read, like this. Why would I buy a designer book, Just no. 10, and the last one for today, of course you know what it is, luxury skincare sets. In my early 20s, I had a terrible skin and I thought I need to pay more money, I need to buy this kind of fancy skincare sets, then my skin would improve. I wasted my money over and over again on these fancy brands using their cosmetics. I didn't feel any difference, my skin didn't improve, actually my skin became worse because these products, most of them include fragrance and my skin is extremely sensitive. So just wasted my money, got frustrated, I no longer buy this kind of luxury skincare. I buy something in the middle like this. I like this cream from L'Occitane. This is affordable and one of these lasts me for 6 months. Once a year I buy something like this from Guerlain or other brands, but like once a year only. This is something nice, but I don't expect any miracle. Actually, skincare is not about what or the price of the products you use. You have to do it consistently every day. Clean your skin, protect, use moisture every single day. It's not what you use actually. Same for makeup. I no longer spend money on makeup. Like I have some, like this powder, but I only have one. And this lasts me 2 or 3 years and I only have one. I don't buy more than one. Same for lipstick. I buy one lipstick per year. I use it up and then I buy again, but again, only once a year. And other things I just use from drugstore like mascara. This one is inexpensive and that's what works. Now I would like to hear from you what you wasted your money on, if you have something or if you never bought anything desired. I would love to know. Also, let me know if you'd like to watch a video about what was worth my money. I have like 5 things that I would buy again if I didn't have that to me were worth it. So let me know if you'd like to hear from me about that. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you soon.